the Terrible Thursday.
Okay.
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh.
You guys remember Pierce?
I do.
What was he not your favorite 007?
He was the worst.
Was he really?
He wasn't the worst.
He was the worst. Any 007 I feel like he kicked their ass is not a 007.
I don't think you can kick Pierce Brosnan's
I'm
ass.
pretty sure I could. He weighs like 8 pounds.
No.
He's actually pretty overweight these days.
Oh, he might be.
Fairly overweight these days, yeah.
He was a skinny 007, I can tell you that.
He was. And he didn't render very well into the game. Very blocky face.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
he's
big
skinny.
dude now. Yeah,
Now
look
he's
at that.
like thick and lickens. Yeah.
Big guy.
Big.
He looks homeless,
Still
too.
the worst
Yeah.
007 of all time.
I don't know about the worst. I think this latest guy might be the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Pierce Brosnan faces charges after allegedly walking in Yellowstone's thermal areas. What are Yellowstone's thermal areas?
Oh, that's where the geysers, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
where they spit up things in the air?
What did he get in trouble for that for?
We'll find out. A surprising turn of events. Pierce Brosnan, renowned for his portrayal of James Bond. You hear that, Troy? Renowned.
Yeah.
Renowned. Remington Steele, stick to that.
He's facing potential legal consequences following an incident at Yellowstone National Park. This was not the TV show, but the national park. According to new documents, Brosnan allegedly trespassed into a restricted hydrothermal area of the park. An action that's in violation of federal law.
Uh-oh.
Like you're not actually an agent. I guess this just proves that he is the worst James Bond, because James Bond would never get caught just simply
right.
sneaking into an area.
Yeah, that's
in a
true.
national park.
In a hot spring.
What a lame thing to get caught doing by 007.
Can you imagine being in prison? What'd you do? I walked into a hot spring.
I went to the hot spring when they told me I couldn't.
National park.
Was there signage?
There has to be signage. There's got to be.
Yeah.
Charges against Brosnan include foot travel in a thermal area and within Yellowstone Canyon confirmed to trails. That's one actual charge. That's a long charge. And violating closures and use limits. Probably could have just done that one.
He went under a rope.
He probably went under a rope.
Probably went under a rope or
chain or
walked by some cones.
Yeah.
Offer a selfie.
Those criminal charges were formally filed in Wyoming this past Tuesday. Now, under federal law, visitors to Yellowstone are mandated to stay on designated boardwalks or trails. Troy, have you ever been to Yellowstone?
I have not.
Oh, wow. This is a place I assumed you would have
I
gone.
know, I have not, but it is on my list.
Okay.
And I may walk under the rope.
Oh, don't say that. No.
You can't let them know that. Now they're going to be waiting.
Right.
Because obviously people in Wyoming watch this show.
Obviously, Yellowstone is watching us. We're not watching Yellowstone.
Of course. These regulations are in place, they say, to ensure visitor safety and the protection of the park's delicate ecosystems.
Yeah. You could get scalded pretty easily.
Yeah? Well, that's the reason you guys couldn't go to the springs in, Iceland, right?
Iceland.
Or to the-
Yeah, we went to some of the hot springs, but we couldn't get into the one that we were supposed to go to.
Okay.
So, but we saw the geyser and all that stuff too. It's super cool.
Is it?
Oh, I bet. Despite these warnings, violations like Brosnan's alleged trespass continue to occur. It's an ongoing problem at Yellowstone. People, like you said, Davey, trying to get those selfies, man.
Right. But
Trying to
that
get a
plays in
good
his
selfie.
favor if there's multiple offenders.
Maybe. Let's see. A 49-year-old man recently from Michigan was arraigned for off-trail travel in a thermal area of Yellowstone, resulting in thermal burns. He got burned.
Thermally.
Thermally, dude. The man is currently banned from both Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks until his legal issues are resolved.
Okay. Wow.
So it doesn't look like that's going to happen to Pierce Brosnan. They're not going to ban Pierce Brosnan from Yellowstone. I don't
Maybe
think.
they will.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over being
Yeah,
banned
he'll
from
probably never go back again. He's
No.
like 70 years old.
that. Now, how dare they do this to him? My God.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan scheduled to appear in court on January 23rd for these charges. Oh, boy.
Worst James Bond ever.
It's a fall from James Bond grace right
Really,
there.
truly. Slipping off the pop charts there, Lohan.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think if you're James Bond, don't you have some invisibility cloak you can throw on?
You would have thought he learned something.
That's why he is the worst.
Connery wouldn't have got caught doing
Yeah.
that.
No, Daniel Craig would have got away
No.
with it too.
He would have punch someone in the throat.
Right.
Daniel Craig. Yeah, he's the
You don't
latest
like
one.
him.
Yeah,
I like
he's the
him.
latest one.
That's a shame.
Don't they have a new guy though?
Yeah, Daniel
That's
Craig.
Daniel Craig. Yeah.
They got they've
An
replaced
even
him
newer
now.
one? Lenny
I don't
Kravitz?
think so.
I thought
yet.
they announced somebody.
Maybe they did. I didn't see that announcement.